So, you're thinking about living in Colorado's mountains, at least part of the time. In this video, I'm going to show you around Breckenridge in the price point of about $1 million to $1.3 million. Show you what you can get, and if you stick around until the end, I'll tell you the best secret about this price point. And this is just part one. We're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time in living in Colorado's mountains and you want to know everything there is to know about living in Colorado's mountains, tap the bell below and subscribe for notifications. I'm Julia Regan with the Living in Colorado's Mountain team. We get calls every day from people just like you. So if you're looking to move in 9 days, 9 months, maybe you already own, we'd be happy to help you make a smooth move into Colorado's mountains. So here we are going to pop on into the Pine Ridge. The Pine Ridge is a nice 1-level, 2-bedroom condo. Again, a good sized living area, kind of for this area, for this price point. A nice big living room, kitchen, dining area. You'll take a look for yourself, but the Pine Ridge is a great spot. Some of the properties are a little closer in the Pine Ridge buildings. They have multiple buildings. Some of them are a little closer to ski in, ski out. Some of them are going to have a little less noise going on. So you can take a look at the Pine Ridge. We're going to take a look right now. So we're just behind the Sundowner building off 4 O'Clock Road. The address is 4 O'Clock Road. The Sundowner is a cool complex because it has underground parking. Just easy access right off Park Avenue, Highway 9 kind of at the roundabout, but a couple buildings back, so you're not right on the Highway 9 right there. And like I mentioned, the underground parking. They're a little bit bigger condos, as you'll see in this price point, than some of the others with the square footage. So that's a cool feature too about the Sundowner. We'll go take a look right now. So here we are at the Main Street Junction condos. We're going to take a look inside. I'll show you a little bit of the inside. The cool thing about the Main Street Junction is they have a garage. Great condo. Again, a 1-story condo that has a 1-car garage. So you can bring all your stuff. It's great. We'll take a look inside right now. using the Google Maps exactly where these condos are located that we're taking a look at. The Pine Ridge is the first condo. The Pine Ridge is 2-bedroom, 2 full bath. It's right off 4 o'clock run, and it is good size living area, really nice space. The whole condo is about 1,086 square feet. So that's a good size 2-bedroom. And it really does feel spacious. You'll see, in the videos there, but it has its own washer and dryer, which is a pretty cool feature too. Take a look right here. We'll zoom in to Breckenridge, kind of see where the Pine Ridge is located. So right there is the roundabout right off the Blue River Plaza. As you come in from the north, you would take Main Street or Highway 9, and you would come just here past the city market, the grocery store, things like that right there. On Highway 9, Park Avenue. Park Avenue is Highway 9. And then at the roundabout, which is cool because it used to be kind of a little challenging to get onto 4 o'clock road. It's a little easier these days with the roundabout, but the Pine Ridge, it's just right here. One thing to know is the Pine Ridge is on both sides of 4 o'clock. So the Pine Ridge could be on the north side or on the south side of 4 o'clock road. And the complex is inclusive of all of those properties that are in Pine Ridge. Has a little bit lower dues. There's a couple hot tubs on site, depends on which building you're in. You do get the use of the upper village pool. This 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo is just $1,035,000. That's a great price for a good sized condo that has some very close ski-in access, and you have some lower HOA dues. The dues at the Pine Ridge are less than $700 a month, which is pretty great for a lot of the amenities that it does have. The swimming pool is not on site. It's very close though. So you can just kind of walk, maybe not walk in the winter, but maybe just drive over there. There is some parking right there. So that's pretty handy too if you own a Pine Ridge. So the Pine Ridge is right here, you can see. And then that's the Pine Ridge here. The Pine Ridge, that's the office. The Pine Ridge has an office. They do have a front desk, but it's not a front desk at the base of each condo. It's just in one condo building that you can drive up and get some keys there, which is kind of a cool feature too. But you can see right here, right behind, is actually where the ski run is. So you can just kind of ski down. It's right here, right behind the Pine Ridge buildings. There you go. You just ski down. Next, we're going to take a look at the Sundowner. The Sundowner condo is actually a 2-story condo. This particular Sundowner, the Sundowner building has a little bit of underground parking, which is great. Each unit has a certain number of spots depending on the size of the condo, of course. So the Sundowner is 2 stories, 2-bedroom, 1,356 square feet, about that. Good size 2-bedroom condo right here, right in town, right really close to the ski run. You do have to walk across 4 o'clock road, but that's not a big deal. You can walk down to the bus if you wanted to go that route and get on the free ride, and you could just go over to the Beaver Run. You could take that over to the gondola. There's lots of options to get to skiing. It's just not skiing to your door exactly, but that's okay because you get a lot of space. You do have your own washer and dryer. Your HOA dues are also under $700 a month, which is very affordable for having amenities. That also includes the pool area, the upper village pool, and the underground parking is a nice feature of that as well. And it has that nice size living space that you can kind of see right here. The deck faces kind of towards the ski area, so you kind of get a little bit of that, which is nice. So the Sundowner has an asking price of $1,225,000. So that's a pretty good price for a property that is located right here at the base of town. You're really close to the Riverwalk Center. You can just walk across town right here, and then you can, both the Pine Ridge and Sundowner are just easy access right around past the roundabout into town from that direction is kind of considered in between peak 8 and peak 9. So if someone's asking what the base area is, it's just right between bases of peak 8 and peak 9, but it is also right at the base of, the Park Avenue. So you're really close to the downtown Breckenridge and all that has to offer. Now we're going to take a look at the Main Street Junction. The Main Street Junction is a little bit on the south end of town. You drive through town of Breckenridge. It's still in town Breckenridge. You're just more at the base of peak 9. And it is on the east side of Main Street, Highway 9. So you kind of come just through town. You could go through town on Main Street, or you could go through town onto Park Avenue, which is often Highway 9 the easiest way. That's kind of the main route to go through town. There's some roundabouts and things that make it pretty easy access. But you'll come down onto the south end and you will come to the Main Street Junction. This property is right here, just across from, you can see where the Quicksilver Super Chair is. That's right here. So that's the Quicksilver. That's going to be your closest chairlift. But you can also, right out in front here is a bus stop. This is really the bus stop that would take you to the gondola. It would take you to the Beaver Run. It would take you to different places throughout town. So that's a great option to take if you're staying at the Main Street Junction, if you own a property there. As I mentioned, the Main Street Junction has garages. That's a pretty sweet feature. The interior of the Main Street Junction is 1,044 square feet with an asking price of $1,210,000. It's a pretty good price for properties. The Main Street Junction are newer properties. They were built, so Main Street Junction are a little newer properties. They were built in 1999. Some of the properties along 4 O'Clock Road were some of the original properties in Breckenridge. So you can kind of find that they have some more updated features on the inside. Some of the other condos, maybe owners have updated them themselves, but these are kind of standard with a little higher end finishes from the finishes that were originally built for some of the condos that were built in the 70s or 80s in Breckenridge. So that's kind of a cool thing about the Main Street Junction. The Main Street Junction also has amenities to the Main Street Station. So the property across the street that has a swimming pool and hot tub, you can use that. It's actually, it's a little catty corner. So I'll show you here. It's a little bit catty corner. If we were to look, here's the Main Street Junction, and then here's the Main Street Station. Of course, you could take the bus or you can walk across the street there, but the amenities are included in the HOA for the Main Street Junction. So the Main Street Junction does have a little bit higher of HOA dues, but you get some really great amenities. And you have to look at all that it includes, where that includes all of your utilities. They're about $1,200 a month, but that also includes your heat, everything, your cable, all of those things, internet, all that good stuff. So you don't have any extra utilities on top of those dues. So if you want to know what it actually costs to own a property, you definitely want to reach out to a local agent, myself, or your local agent to make sure you understand what is actually included in the dues, or what on top of that utilities you're going to have to pay for. Oftentimes you find that those dues cover all of your utilities and make it very affordable to own a property, especially if you're getting some rental income. So if you're looking for more information, you always want to tap the bell, subscribe for notifications so you can stay up to date on what's happening at Breckenridge, living in Colorado mountains at this price point or any price point. And the best kept secret of this price point here in Breckenridge is all of these condos have the short-term rental availability. So you can actually get a little bit of income. You can offset some of your expenses, your taxes, your dues, things like that, and you still get to use it and have some really great spots at properties that are just a little bit over $1 million here in Breckenridge, Colorado. Hope to see you living in Colorado's mountains soon.